They have a right to the property. They went to the legal process to acquire the land. Therefore, they have a legal right to do whatever they want with the land. And not because they say land idle somewhere means you must go build up 7-room concrete mansion on land we don't own. That makes sense to you? That makes sense?
Exactly, HR.
Look here, HR. From in the 70s, the PNP encourage people to squat. From in the 70s, the PNP do it. I'm going to say something on the problem, laugh. You see, the PNP and Rasta have one thing in common, you know. Freeness. PNP always believe in a freeness, and Rastafari, most of them, not all, believe in a freeness too. Rastafari people always have this argument about a Jalan. No man no own Jalan except you can't go squat a water. But how the water come? Nobody no talk about how it coming out the pipe. But just astray a little bit. But you see these people continue for just paint a picture like, you know, continue. Make me sick and tired of these people. These people don't love Jamaica. Them just look something, them go to bed every single night and hope and pray for the worst to happen. Because private developer try to get our people off of them land, and right away this money will come up to make it look like a government, a bulldozer people and a government things.
Let me just
never shut it down until I go out there.
I was on a live not too long ago, and a guy that works at the hotel came up. They bring him up. He asked them to have him. He had something to say and he came up. The young man said that most of the people them that live over there, they don't have good facilities to use restroom. They don't have it. And he said none of the workers them will work over there, will work over the hotel. Then car can't park outside. Then breaking at it. Then take all kind. And he said the workers them they get robbed. He said workers they get robbed. They rob their phone. They rob their money. Anything chain, anything they have, then just rob them. Come on, man.
All right, so Marcia, you see? So when Jordan was here a while ago, he was trying to pull the race card, but we are black people and we're not protected.
Yeah, the race card, yeah.
The race card. No, as far as I'm concerned, which is rubbish by the way, as far as I'm concerned, Carl, our courts, the judges that sit in our courts are black people. Our courts barred the government from getting the piece of land to put the squatters. So it's not. So when you're coming to draw the race card, it's not about race. It's about rules and regulation. That private company went through the legal process to acquire that piece of land. They have a right to their property. It's the same way, Carl. Put yourself in the shoes of the private company. You go purchase piece of land. Right? And you see some people.
That is what I asked Dancy when he been up here earlier on.
And you see people build up mansion on your land. Are you ready for it now? You give them 10 years of notice to leave. Yeah? Now you're ready for your land in 2026 and people are come back about black people and poor this and poor that.
Yeah. The race card, as you say. The race card always a play. The sympathy card. Yeah.
Right. You, Carl Lewis, you have a right to your property. You have a right to your land. You spend your money. You went to the legal process to acquire the land. I know people are come to about pour this and pour that when they're ready for your piece of property. Nonsense. But every open it.
My God.
Man from the hill. If it more on them, man from the hill, if them are squatter, them are what? Please stop calling the people squatters. If they are not squatters, they are what? If you go live from somewhere that is not, and your grandmother one, and your own, so you are what? What is the word to describe you as? A lot of these lands, they eat a properly developed, even with a government land. You don't have proper infrastructure, you don't have water, you don't have road, you don't have light, you don't have sewage, you don't have nothing there. And when any sort of disease broke out, who is it that will get the blame? Who is it that will get the blame? The same government you people are going to blame.
The young man even tell us that no proper light, no lighting no over there. And the wire up there.
It now the proper lighting now go there. These PNP people, man. These PNP people.
Huh?
Auntie Marsha said as it is. Thieving light over there. Thieving light.
Come on, man. The people them have been. I even draw the reference. I said, my families are here, right? And my mother died 2002. And I made pay the tax for the land. And I don't want to miss a year. And what I do, me pay, when me go pay, me pay in advance. Right?
Yeah.
So me want to ask a question now. Me the America, my family them the America. And if somebody go capture the land and the house down there, as safe now we mother have. And if somebody go capture the house and the land down there, we don't have no talk. We can't say nothing.
No, we don't have no talk. Eh? No, this is how these people want the country to run. Everybody must just do as them like. In the name of race, poor, and them think that because you're poor, you must go because you're hungry. It means that you must go take a pipe and go stick up a next man who just work and get him pay and go home for feed him family. In the name of hungry. Yeah. And that must be justified.
Carl, in which country? In which country in this world? I mean, and I'm not referring to first world and third world. No, in which country can you say idle land? We point me to a country where that concept is acceptable. We say idle land, and you're supposed to go build mansion panels without permission, without legal.
Look here, HR, and others, whether you believe it, yes or no, every single piece of land where you say, government earmarked for something. In Jamaica right now, every single piece, it have been earmarked for something. Even if government maybe it may earmark 20, 30 years ago, but it earmarked for do some development. And people don't know these things.
Okay, but Carl, me here don't see, right? I tell him say the land don't no land don't belong to the government. It belongs to we, and the government never takes the land. And the government not no receipt for sure. So they own the land. No, tell me no. Yes, no, sir.
Look here, Jamaica for life. Better than that. Me let's scroll through. Marvin Missy said me just wake up. Me not brush my teeth. Me not even bed. And this is, I'm take up my phone. And this is what I wake up to. Andrew Holness with the operatives, them, the hotel, in gang up with the hotel, and push out the people, them and mash up the people, them house. Come on now. How the Prime Minister reaching at this?
And if he went down Jamaica, him first go light fire.
Oh yeah, you wanna hear him? Yes, say if he went down Jamaica.
If he went down Jamaica, him first go light fire. And the people them
I am telling you, we have to rise up against this man. Said you Jamaicans have to rise up. Come on.
That's all PMP do, burn down the country, and they want to govern from the
that him say they must go do. And all them are show the girl under the bus stop with her 3-day-old baby. That not right. We don't be nobody in the business with that.
But the fact of the matter is, you see, then get older, from 2010, then get notice. And you're going to tell me, say,
years then get notice?
16 years after. Exactly.
No more, no little more, no.
And then when it come, join the live.
Yeah, man.
When they are going for the demolition, and then the earlier was then going. So everything gone. Me not serve for them. Anybody want to serve for them, serve for them. Me not serve for them.
Well, Christopher Adam.
You just govern people land.
You know the land in a court. You know say the land in a court. You know say you get notice. It published in a Gleaner. Right? And you the build one 3-story building. You not have title. Come on, man.
But Marcia, they got 10 years or 12 years of notice. You mean to tell me, say, in that 12 years, in that 12, somebody's background is noisy. I think it's JP.
You see, we are from Mashtown every line where the PNP
You're telling me in that 12 years, you couldn't take time, throw one partner, and move off of the land? You tell me that in 12 years?
But
you couldn't do something to yourself?
HR, throw a partner and they build
all of this.
Then they build one 3-story building, then they build one 2-story building. That the money what they have, they build that. And you know, see a capture land. Why you not take it and go look one nice little spot, pay a ferry, and say, all right, if me even have one board structure upon it, me they go and start something on that spot there. Look out for the unexpected because in a court, your name published in a paper and everything. And that they went to do.
No, but HR.
All 90 of them, and 90 of them live on the land, you know?
99.
No,
90.
99.
99, yeah.
Oh,
But HR, you know what the biggest problem I realized though? Imagine, right? All right. When the sale happened, what, 2009, right? And then been getting notice from 2009, right? And me I say it's like you give them so many time for the people and for say find somewhere to go. You cannot take residence here because this is people property. And it's like the more time you give them, the more time they find to say, boy, maybe they know what I want it. You know, Jamaica people say, oh, maybe they forget about it and then continue.
Yeah, them a bill, yeah.
And then no.
Something I reach none of free door.
Look on it look on it though. If you wait long, it is a problem. If you demolish it now 1 week after you tell them, it's still a problem. No, we know Jamaica see the official result of anyway you take it is still a problem. Anyway you take it is still a problem. Cause if you do it after 1 week, them are gonna say you not give them no time, you not give them no time. You give them 12, you give them over 12 years, and you still never give them no time.
Muslim is not even so much as a matter of giving them time, you know. It's a process. It's a process where you have to go through as the owner. You have to go through that process through the courts, you know. So and I like you can't just get up and do things, you know. So I like the people them know this. Them know this, you know.
But Kingo, me here Nathaniel said the man go and talk to them before. And them throw water upon the man. And Tova go and talk to them and then throw water upon Tova too.
Colonel Charles did have the same problem. Same Colonel Lewe did have the same problem, brother. But you see PMP, they are for lawlessness. Them just feel like they can just come take over a man place and a man not say no because man a bad man.
And guess what? Kingo, it is them leader where them worship so much encourage that Michael Manley started.
And then in them come about integrity. What kind of integrity you have, brother? You support them something there. Support foolishness.
Michael Manley start all of this.
But
Michael
again,
Manley, that like a genius where the whole of them worship.
You know, say me the ear car say something, right? And me know say me never want Carl, remember when election they finished, I made it have a discussion. I would have say, you know, say for some local reason, but me they want PMP win. Why? Because I want to see the behavior of when all of them something happen, if them would tolerate it or whatever, right?
Well, I already Muslim. I already see the behavior of them when them the demo, so I don't need to see it anymore.
Yeah, and Carl, exactly and I look at it and say, listen. I don't care how anybody wants. I don't care how anybody wants spin it. I don't care how anybody wants view it. You see, the main fact is something where it's called capture land. You must not stand with it any at all. Because if you give one person an inch, me want an inch too. And if you give Westmoreland an inch, people in a Spanish town are going to do it. If you give Westmoreland the opportunity to do it, why when me then a Spanish town me can't do it? Why when me go a town me can't do it? Everybody will capture land because they are going to say there is a result of capturing land, right? It is not supposed to be something that happen.
It is a danger. It is as much as people may want place to live, and we understand that. No one can fight people about that. We understand that. But it's a danger when you pick up your family and go capture a land, pan a land where no proper infrastructure is there. Nothing there. No road, no there, no water, especially water, no light, nothing. And then a disease like a cholera or something broke out in the community there, all because of no water and so forth. Then who is it that will get the blame eventually? It is the government. It will lead right back to government.
Yeah, the people that live up there, they not no water and they not no light, and look how them are live for the government fault.
And them go and blame government.
And the government don't even know.
Some of them jackass PNP. We come on this up here every day and chat the whole heap of fart. We don't think before them talk. Whereas Papa Nana say PNP not hear where their mouth, not ears not hear where their mouth say.
Yeah, but Carl, if you come
with a Muslim, Carl, if I realize no right now with the same roofing something, where them going to get money for the place if they damage, them have parallel charges a problem. Because most of them cannot find them when they put in, they can't find their location.
Yeah.
Because that is this cluster business and all these things that it causes a whole problem. And all this is from PNP God. Michael Manley. We walk and give one bag of free land.
Michael Manley. Michael Manley, the little genius there. Them well-beloved leader. Him cast this up in dead from in the 90s and up until now evening I'm grave. Him a cause problem. Even in the man grave, the man a cause problem.
It's the next
because allow this slackness. Allow people to start talking about capture land and them will settle them. This government give more title to people who capture land more than any other government. More than the 18 and a half years of the PNP stand there for and the rest of the time when they did it. This government, yeah. So all of them are chat that make no sense. Here for crap and foolishness.
And for the likes of Jordan and Mr. England come up on the platform and want to push their narrative. We don't need them around here to push no narrative. Call us.
We don't need the lies. We can do better with it. Better without it.
Carl, you should have asked him though. You should have asked him what is the process of what's supposed to happen when them things happen. Like what you would do as a prime minister. If you ask them, you know what them supposed.
Look here, man. Look here. In everything you ask them, man, them try to spin it and for come with something where for justify the foolishness. But let me hear from F9, Jamaica man. F9, what go on?
Well, go on, General. Bless up yourself. All right, so my views, I kind of not have the same views like everybody. Not saying, and for one, you cannot go and capture people, and the period of time where them dep on the land, they should have find some other alternative, right? You can't dep on the land for so long, and you have been through the court process, right? You know, say eventually, once it go to the court, you know, eventually the owner will come and them are going to evict, you know. Right? You see, if the court say this supposed to you're gonna find out say them are gonna come with the police and all of that because of the court make the final decision. The facts of the court make the final decision. But them come and them start evict people and them start tear down whatever them supposed to tear down. No, yeah, we sympathy go out for them because we know so them spend them money and things like that. But you have to make preparation once the court come and say, and I've always said this, you see the PMP, this is a way the PMP save land in order to sell it in the future. Them put on people on the land, them not give them no title or nothing for sure ownership of the land. Then 7 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the road, them sell the land, and when them sell the land, you find out say the people them was set up on the land in a problem with the owner. And this is where which administration the land sell through? It sell through the PMP, and today the developers are the owners for the land. Come for the land and ready for the land, ready for utilize it. Right? So when time you hear people out, when time you hear the PMP them run out and I say the government wicked, them themselves know said this not have nothing to do with the government. Right? And thus them I try put out misinformation out there as usual and I try cause anarchy in the country. This is what them good for do. And this is what the PMP always do. The PMP always put people in a these situation. You know how much of these development, how much of these people land houses them tear down in the 1990s and we never hear nobody mention it.
Top up the live for me guys, top up. Comment section
that is
in
all
the box, so give me some top there. Please, top up, please.
That is all I have to say, but my sympathy still go with the people them, even though I
look here. Remember, all right, me hear your F9, but guess what? Me kind of have a mixed feelings and mixed signal, you know. In a one sense, me kind of have like a sympathy for them, and in a next sense, me not have no sympathy. Me have sympathy. Some of them could have all them young children and so forth. But guess what? You see them there? You see them land there most of the time? I want somebody first go there. And before you know it, you have a whole heap of people start come there. And guess what? All when people here say, don't build no more, you still find people that build. You hear people tell them, say, don't build a concrete structure, but yet still them build concrete structure. There's certain land where you just can't go on. It not the sense that you're going to lose.
Initially, I think 5 people get evicted off of the land, if my memory serves me right, right? And then them go back to court and a few more get evicted. So so much people still go upon the people them land go live. And sometimes
the people may guarantee you say, I know some of them are listening to me from the For You page. Me guarantee you say you have a PNP, most of them probably a PNP. Probably.
Listen,
I don't know really, but this is what I say. I guarantee you say them I get influence to go build for stay there.
God. Today, that was a big. That was when I was talking to the person said to me, person who is respectable in a position, in a government position and everything. And the person said to me, say, you know, say, when the election, when Meadows run, most of them people there are in PNP. And Tova win them over.
Yeah.
Right? And them bets, no for them, they say then tell them, no for the people them then tell them, say, go and go stay there. When we win, we will make sure so we don't get through with the land.
Yeah, man. Them always sweet.
Tell them.
PNP always do that. Them always sweet.
And
because
that's
they encourage the freeness and the slackness. A country can't run, sir. And thanks be to God, Thanks be to God for the Jamaica Labour Party and the leader, Andrew Michael Holness. Thanks be to God we have a conscious leader both for the Labour Party and for the country, Andrew Michael Holness.
This man water for carrying a basket the next side every day.
But this is a private matter, right? So I don't know how people bring the government in it.
No, because Mr. Ingram come up here a while ago, F9, and him argument is, him stop short of saying a government land, But when we pin him down, him start to change him out. Yes, because him argument is, if it is not government land, well, never, these are my words now. Let me say what him say. If it's not government land, then all comes, where would you see municipality, police, escort, pilot the project, the operation? That's a FEMA argument,
All right,
the reason why I'm saying a government land, and when we stick him up now, he must say never say a government land.
All right, one of the main reasons why you go say the municipal police, right, is because it's a demolition being instructed by the court. So you go find, say, somebody for protect the owner of the land, for do whatever and so forth, right? And this is how it have always gone. over the years, you always are gonna find police on the scene. It's either for one, the police are gonna come and first thing, the police are gonna come and serve the notice. Otherwise, from that, if it's for instance is a building that is supposed to be kept locked, the police are gonna put padlock on the building and support or chain or whatever on the building, so nobody can enter or exit the building. In a situation like this, the MPs, the municipality police will be there, and the municipality police will make sure that individuals do not attack person operating the excavator and etc. You know, the whole of them little scenario there.
But remember, Jamaica man, it's a private thing. It's not the government. So the municipalities and the government should not be involved in a private matter like this.
Once the court,
yes.
Empress, that is where Empress, that is where the PNP are trying to do.
No, it is not. It's not. They don't get it. No, they don't get involved, because I was discussing this matter with my niece, who's a lawyer, and this is a kind of law she does. And I earlier was talking on that same platform, and I was saying to them, like, with this, remember, it's a we have to look at it like this. It is a private property. First possession of any private property is 12 years. Now, what I learned from the citizens there, not me saying this, I think Marcia was on some of the live there at a different point, but I was there all morning. And what they were saying is that some of the homes, of the properties, they are allowed to stay. But what you think happened that a lot of people didn't figure out, the property changed hands. When the property changed hands, no longer, remember now, even if you were born on that land, you did not regularize yourself. What is going to happen is you are going to be pushed off the land, because now the new owner, you're there now on day one. So that I believe that was when the legality started. So nobody else can come on. So the ones that are there would have had papers for adverse possession undisturbed for 12 years, and they can then go regularize by surveying, get the diagram, go and go get that piece, the square in their name. The new ones were instructed not to build any concrete home, and there were no sanitary thingy. They did a class and they went to court with it. They lost. But here another thing that I got out of it is that the people who are going to court, because they would pay money, give money, to which they thought, some of them thought they were paying property taxes, where no, the money was going towards the payment for the lawyer, right? And then, because they're paying for the lawyer, I didn't find that there was sufficient communication coming back, because their last notice, I think, was in March of this year, where they were told that they would be moving forward with the eviction. So they pretty much from March to now would be about 6 months. Would that be? That would seem right, that they would have been given another 6-month extension, to which nobody moved, and they were potentially violent. So they used, which I was talking to my niece, and she said, but that's an excessive force of an abuse of the system for the use of police to go take them out and take out the men. So they took all the men out of the house, because potentially it would have been bloodbath, I would think. And they took them out and then just demolished the place. The females would have been helpless, because the men would have been.
Hold on, Empress, let me just ask you one question now. So you just answer the question, why would the police be there?
No, and that's what I said. The police should not be involved, but then because of the potential of the violence of them, and because when Miss Hamilton went up earlier this morning, they pretty much was chasing her.
Empress, let me ask you a question. Can you say the police not will be there if the people don't go demolish the land?
No, Leonard, don't misunderstand me. This is not the government. Remember, the police is a part of the government. Now, if it's a private thing, they need to have their bailiff and they need to have these people because it's a court order. So we don't know. I'm not hearing you. Is it me in my ears?
But let me say something. You say if this is a private matter, if it's a private matter and the people them go with their bailiff alone, what if you say going to happen? They have to use the law for cure the heart. If they don't go up there with the bailiff alone, you know what will happen. I say this.
Correct.
Will I not be? This thing is not start from now. This from 2019 to something like so. Them get
no. It's before that. It's before that. It's before that. Way before that.
The PNP government they not try to get the land for the people them and them lose the case. So when people come and blame this government now, nothing like that.
Because you see what happened in order for them were to get adverse possession to get the people off. If you realize what happened, they changed hands in ownership. You get the message? And one of the person who was there fighting, he passed away. One of the landowner. So
So long I tell me say there is no bathroom, no water.
Yeah. Did you know what one thing that the people came out and say too is that the people who are originally from those areas, they said they're not really from there. What it is, these are some of the people who have been working there since, because it used to be what's the name of the hotel that was there? Oh God, I don't remember the name, but there was a big hotel that was there before. Blue Waters, because I've been to that hotel, and I remember when I went there, my nephew actually works with Royalton, and I went to Royalton Blue Waters, which is right across the street from there also. And when I went there, I was like, why are these people like? Look at the shack before the hotel. It was like just gave me a Ghana kind of feel, and I thought, why would they have this kind of shacky? But that's what it is. But now you realize that.
You know, all right.
They didn't have.
I want to ask a question. Finish on them. Ask you a question.
No. I was just saying. No, not Breezes. Sorgy. It's right before. Not Breezes. It used to be. I don't remember the name of the hotel. It used to look like a butterfly before. All white before. It was under because the original owners were under. Falmouth something another corporation, but then it changed hands, right? But where it is, that part of the place was just right before Royalton Blue Water. Yes, there.
Starfish.
Was it Starfish?
Trelawney Beach.
Yes, it was Trelawney Beach. Yes, because he used to have this.
Yeah, hold on. Also, Breezes own Trelawney Beach. It was Breezes also. I can tell you. Yes,
okay,
so
okay, but I remember when it was the old owners
Starfish.
when it was
Starfish. Starfish.
Okay.
Starfish.
Okay. Yeah.
There's no bathroom or no facility like that.
They're saying no, the infrastructures are not there.
No, Empress.
No. Some of the people were saying that this morning.
All right. Yeah, so let me tell you, because I was there 2 months ago working, doing some things. All right, so half of the area have proper system. Big house, Pan Hill.
We said that. Those are the ones that have been regularized.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, big house. Mm-hmm. Yes, and then another part now that's closer to Starfish entrance. They now are squatters. Pierboard house.
Yeah.
A few wall house. And no running water, no light, no sewage. So them do them thing in a bag and all kind of thing.
So, all right. So do you expect?
Just a minute. I'll come back. Hold on.
People sometimes say people are artists, when them talk on them something here, So you expect to live in front of the hotel now, and you are gonna live in a condition like that, right? No running water, no sewer system, nothing. nothing, no regularization, right?
Mhm.
And then everybody
You
just
blame
go have
government.
it jolly,
And then you blame government.
and then you blame the government.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I'm really not overstand, yeah, man. May I tell you the truth? Something in our mentality in Jamaica, and I hear the people have been going the same thing on a lot of the live when we go up on. But when you really look into it and when you add up to it, but as I say, I know say by a certain time, the same government where them are condemn and where them are criticize and where them are tell life and are the same government are going to relocate them. I
Well,
can
that
tell
is
you
the
that
same.
for a fact.
Well, listen to me, Jamaica man. That is who was there today. Before the guy closed off, was on the live, and there was the what these people that does your papers, not NHT, another one. They were there. There was the lawyer there with all the guys. I don't know if those were all the guys that were let go, but the guys were there. And the prime minister was there. Noble Hamilton, she was there earlier because they ran her away and she came back. And one man was up in her to her. You must have known, we voted for you, you must have known. And she just walked away because she's saying, I don't know. And they don't understand because this is not a government thing. She doesn't have to know, this is a private matter. Nobody's
So,
going to call her to know because you are, go ahead.
The people that was there, the people who got evicted, they never know that they got evicted.
They know, but hear what I find. Some of them knew, some of them didn't know. Because there was this guy saying he's been in England for 20 years. He left there at 32. He took over from where he was from his mother, and he was born there. Now, people like those would have been regularized, right? But the thing is, our people, they had the chance to, but never, they just lived on the squatted area. They would now be the ones with the proper sewage system, I would believe. But here, how they got affected, they never regularized because it's squatting and you're entitled at 12 years. But they lost that because they didn't get regularized and then it was bought out. So if it's bought now, the new owner, you are day one on this property. So it doesn't matter if you were born there since the last 50 years, you have lost that right. And that is where the problem is, where people didn't realize. You have now lost the privilege.
You see, let me tell you something, because
lack of knowledge, and people perish.
They always like to be observant, You see, Carl, let me tell you something. When you observe all of this, believe when I tell you, just watch all this thing you go play out, Carl. Because me sit down and I listen something. Me I listen, Carl. Me I listen and I tell you, Me not stupid, man, and me not fool, Carl. Sometimes we see some things happening, Carl, and we might get up and say, rrr, but you say, really sit down and watch and observe. This thing has a lot of meaning, Carl. Me I tell you, Carl. And me I watch it play out, and me I tell you. Me just be observant, man. You hear me tell you, because you see, sometimes some man run out with some narrative, Them know exactly what going on, Carl. But you see, true, a man want the government to bad.
Soldier.
And he want to pin something on the government. Then quick for say, rrr, but watch how everything I go play out. Believe,
but Kingo, right away, Ingram come over here with them rubbish and them garbage. And when we pin him down, him start to backtrack where I say, because theme argument is this. Where on earth you ever see municipality police escort operation, not escort, direct operation, and it's not a government thing. That's what I say no. Then when we say, is it government land? In back now, did I say that? But what him said tantamount to say is government land.
So Carl, hold on, Carl. So let me ask you. So the private citizen, hold on, General Leonard. So private citizens don't have the right to service of the police force? Just ask him.
No,
Private citizen don't have the use. That's why he's saying no. He's saying police is there. He's saying police. Just hear me, man. He's saying police is there.
Yeah, and it's a good point. So I hear you.
Yes. So what I'm saying to you is it that private citizens do not have the right of the police force? I'm just asking. If the private citizen need assistance with some carrying out a lawful order, don't they require to use the police force?
Yeah,
what are you talking about? They're talking. Don't let them come here and pull up them.
Read it out to him, man. Read it to him.
All right, let me tell you kind of low here.
You know what happened? You know what happened, guys?
You're going to put an eviction, and if you need the police, if you're going to move a man out of your house, you need the police. The police have to come to stop the
make sure, yes, the violence, to stop whatever reaction or whatever.
If you know,
I saw me say them shut up TC pan chuck like a pan cross scrub live. Cause he might put it on the government, and when one lady go and read out from when the eviction notice, I just enforce it now, you know. I just enforce them.
Yes, because they've gotten an eviction notice for the longest time, and they have not moved. And they got a new one dated in March of this year. But you know, with us, we're saying, boy, it's not gonna happen.
The PAP government, the PAP government may not try to stop them.
Of course, we help them.
Yeah, and them lose the case.
They lose the case too. Them lose the case.
Lose the case. So the eviction and does know it start. And the people them get it. Say them they know if it build on them still. You see it?
All right. I'm gonna say something to you guys. Listen to this. Well, on the General, listen to this. So there was a piece of land in Falmouth town called Dump, where the Bendong market is. Anybody who know Chilani know where the Bendong market used to be? They want it for the expansion of the pier. I don't know if you guys really know Falmouth town. There was a piece of land where
they used to have the market.
The Bendong market.
Is it Tuesday market where everybody used to come and go to Falmouth?
Yeah, the Wednesday
Wednesday market.
Wednesday market. Yeah, so it was the government land. So what the government did, they relocate the people to Hague, Chilani. They gave some houses and some land in Hague, Chilani, and relocate them. Even the market is relocated to the bottom of Market Street in Falmouth. So the wharf could get that area for expansion. You understand me? So the government always just don't kick people off of land. The government always find place to put people. So when the PMP bloggers them come here push a narrative, it's not true because the government don't have nothing to do with that land. It's private land. But what is gonna happen now? Andrew have to find place to put the people. It's just what it is. Correct. It's just what it is, but they did not push anybody off no land. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Government has a mandate to relocate if you are on. And if they're going to cut the roads like what they did close to where my uncle had, the neighbor, they relocated because those people were relocated to Falmouth.
So government do not push people off land. Government do not push people off land like
that. That's what I've been saying, Soji. We have to be smart, you know, and understand what going on. So some man run out fast with a narrative.
Yes, man. Early this morning. Yes, man.
Soji, just listen to me, man. You see, everything what happen, Soji, man, them a try to push a narrative quick and fast. The people think say, at the government. Soji, we know we not no fool, you know, man. We are not fooling about
So, I beg everybody a favor what they hear right now, right? So, yesterday, me hear a lot of things where I go around where I say, pure people and the people that to do. All right, we are going to stop the narrative there, but we are going to make people understand that this is a caring government and this government are going to actually give what the people them land. And we know say it going to happen. So we can actually start advertise that from now. Because we know.
But can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? Here the biggest drawback to this, guys. You know that I'm a footballer. Big time footballer coach. You know that the Cooper's Pen football team is managed by the MP, Tova Hamilton. So you just know that, and they're actually going up looking to go to the Premier League right now. So if she could have done anything about it, she would have, but it's not their land, it's not government land. She is the biggest sponsor right now of Cooper's Pen football team. Let me let you guys know this. So if government could have done anything about it, they would have. Is the people fail to move and the money private citizen fall in a whatever? You understand me? Because they get ample time to move.
They
lost the case.
Yes.
And they refuse to move.
They did not act.
Yes, they refuse to move.
Unfortunately.
Which is unfortunate.
The government.
Yeah, so when you hear them talk about two over sponsor, if you go on our live right now, you see Cooper Spain football team. If you go on, if anybody go on two over something page, you see she advertise Cooper Spain football team because she's the manager. She's been pumping a lot into that team.
That's the first
so
thing.
Listen, you understand what I say to you? So don't let nobody come here come push no narrative, no negative narrative, because that's not true.
Me hear the boy Marvin come out and make some sound and talk about if we went there and that would happen. The government need to put that boy in place. That boy need to draw up cause him and try to push.
But him go push too much because matter about fire and riot. I think the government is time now for hold him.
No, but I don't know. I think I see a picture with him down there. I don't know if I'm wrong.
Yeah, man, I think they're saying good on there too. Him and the boy Durval.
That's before. You're not there now.
I was told that he was down there. Durban, I know, was up in the face of Tobo, Hamilton, Durban.
Yeah. Should get a broken. Right.
So hold on. So I want to go over there. That's why him could have do that. Come in, understand. So
she was there, and
yeah, but me I say, but we are now, but Empress,
yeah.
she have some people. So I understand why Odora could catch up in her face.
No, about the Empress.
No. The guy that was doing the live. No, what meaning up in her face? He was there talking, but what he did every time he would like anytime. Yes, he was just there talking, but no, not up in her face. Like no, not that way. No.
Okay. I wonder.
His presence right there talking. You know, they talk about what he said because most of the things are going to be on the media. He would only just moderate to say, Tobo right now is talking to the press. You could see the press, and she was talking to the press, but he would not allow you to hear it. He would then narrate what he heard because he said because it's going to be on the media, you can't post it. Understand? Yeah. But we had a full what do you call it? Taste of what was going on today. Which was,
I'm impressed. I hope I'm bridging them, how much I'm a star footballer friend them come from a place.
I realize that.
A place where me there, as a matter of fact, when I go to Chilani, I'm bridging in live America, out there come from big baller to see them. So I hope for people. But when I say, I just know some my government will take care of them, so I'm not worried.
For sure, because there was
you have to give me a link down there. You see my post.
Yeah, man.
Man. Sure.
Then Kingo, me contact Chilani for myself, Kingo. Man, me contact Chilani for myself, man. Oh, yeah, man. I don't know that, man.
Alright, so we
have a youth of farm out in Kingo. Kingo, me have a youth of farm. Yeah, man. Man. Know yourself, man. Yeah, man. But as me say, we are pushing. We know our government is a caring government and is gonna take care of those people. But sorry for what happened, but our government will take care of it because a private people business, we can't tell a man if you do it in private land.
Yes.
No matter what you want to tell me, say because if me buy my land for my people, pick me them later on for invest. Who and you can take my land? Oh, that figure that can't possible. Me can't allow that. Me buy it for a reason for my investment. So it's just sad what happened, but I know my government will just take care of it. But people for further on do not go on people land go build up on 3-story house and all kind of sitting and don't know say people land don't do it because the same thing will go happen again. Do not go on people land and capture it and build up concrete structure. Build something where you can move.
Anytime you purchase land,
you see how you are encourage people not to do that. The PNP encourage them to do it.
But Carl, which one is right? Which one is right, Carl? Which one is right?
Which one is right. The PNP know which one is right.
because
Man, but we
they're
can't
saying that
continue
the
so,
Crown
Carl.
line. Listen, I'm Soul J. I agree with Carl because this morning I'm gonna tell you what I heard when I started to listen to the thingy, right? Because I was just scrolling and I scrolled into a PMP thing on the far you, and it's like, oh, early morning police came in and the story, right? And I was like, oh my goodness, what is this? I wonder if it's true because they're damn lie. So I was like, I wonder if this is true. Then I started to go, skipping, and the story came out. Then I bumped into the guy now who was live. And what I listened for a little bit and heard on the PMP side, this is Crown land. This is the government land. Andrew and his friends. And then you have Michelle Bradshaw over there telling the people, I was telling you all about the genocide of Jamaica, where Andrew came under the hand of
She
of
Empress,
Siaga.
Empress, she's supposed to know better.
She's supposed to know better. That woman need to. You know what she's
Mad
now
woman
saying?
can know better, Carl.
Guys,
Mad woman can know
stop.
better.
Hey, listen to me. Don't go there. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Here she's now saying, since Nabi has been away, right? Nabi came and because I never even cared to listen to that woman because I realized the first time I listened to that woman, I said that woman had mental health issues. So I don't have time with her, right? So I left that alone and I just kept that to myself. So Navi came and she was there talking before they came up with this whole unnecessary garbage about Madam Speaker yesterday. I'd say, this woman has 4 degrees. Well, Navi is
PhD.
4 PhDs, 4 PhDs.
4 PhD.
Navi now is a little bookworm.
freak.
And God Almighty. And guess what? The old Godfather, we just listen and didn't even give oxygen to it. Navi is going to go in. And Navi went and talked. So Navi came out and said, well, we want to see how you get, because there's only 4 people on the planet that it is said, and there was none from Jamaica. You hear what she said this morning when she was there talking? She said the JLP now has started an attack on her. There's an attack on her, all because guess what happened? Now she's not the credible source anymore on the app because they're having this woman in their pocket as if she's smart. But this woman has clear mental health issues. Very, very clear. This woman is sick. Yeah, and she was just saying it's a genocide.
Explain to them, Empress, that once you do a PhD, you can be found. It is printed, it's private, it's public issue.
From the first degree you get, it's going to tell you get it in Walla Walla, you get it in Me and You, you get it in Bears Masters, you get it in Us PhD, you're going to find every footprint, and it is there. So for you to come and be saying that you have 4 PhDs, you're gonna have to. But everybody just take her because she's like, oh, you know what? I used to be on this side, and I found that she's the brightest because everybody else is stupid and dense. Exactly. So that is what happened. So she's now saying, so she's there talking about, I told you guys, listen, I told you guys that Andrew didn't mean anything for Jamaica, and we're gonna have it's a genocide. And I'm like, okay, you realize now how stupid these people look. After they've ramped this morning and get on with the garbage, and now by the set of sun, you realize this has nothing to do with the government. Who had to run in was the government. The Prime Minister was on spot. The security minister was on spot, and all the relevant authorities in the government was on spot in order to help these people. Somebody was saying, oh, the lady with the baby, which was only whether 2 days old or a few days old, didn't really care. She was smiling because guess what? You can't have a young mother outside in the elements. And before the guy locked his life, he said, Tobel came over with a couple of tarpaulins and gave it to them, was handing out tarpaulins before he closed the live. So I'm glad that the government jumped in because, listen, this is not a government of PMP or Labour right. This is a government of Jamaicans, for Jamaicans.
Well said, Empress. Well said.
All right, can I say something?
Yeah, come in.
Can I say something?
Yeah, come in,
all right.
Michael.
Over the past couple of years, we
we
have
can
had,
go on talk. We can go on talk. We soon talk.
Okay.
yeah, man. Over the
What
past
year
couple of
is it?
years, we have had people squatting on lands and getting their homes demolished. Right? Now I want you to look at how this government deal with it. Now, if you Google a girl named Chanel Muir, PNP used not Chanel Muir, Chanel Francis. PNP had used Chanel Francis in their propaganda. And Chanel Francis is one of the Prime Minister's best friend right now. Because the Prime Minister gave her and everybody whose house was demolished in Dumbo a proper community with proper facility, all of them. Remember those people, and I speak of those down in Inzud. Not so long ago, they get proper scheme. The other day, me I drive go down there. All the road, them have name and everything. So listen me, I know this government not left out nobody at all. Look down in Petersfield. When it come on to housing and land, this government care about the people. Unlike the PNP who have Westmoreland in squalor for over 50 odd years. Right? So just make them go and talk. This thing have nothing to do with the government, but guess what? At the end of the government about take it up and sort it out. Me certain of that. So make people like Ingram come and talk in foolishness. Right? So just watch and see what Andrew go do. Me not worry, me just sorry for the people them. And this should be a learning situation
Learning
for everybody else.
learning curve.
87.
People land. Me have two property, I don't want nobody squat on it.
87. Don't hold your breath. But that facility learn. It should be a learning process for people.
Exactly. People must learn from this.
Yeah, but them still are gonna do it again. People still are gonna do it again.
Correct.
Trust me, because of that today or yesterday, a whole heap of things like this. Watch out. Me live through the 90s. I may understand all of these things, and a whole heap of tear down where government push out people off of them, off of government land, people were squat. Government, not even a private sector. Government. So don't hold your breath, say this won't happen again. It will happen again because people don't learn.
The law make provisions, you know, for people acquire land, you know. And if them read the law, them say how them can go about acquiring land that has been uninhabited, land without title and all of these things.
Sure.
Right? But you can't just go up on a man. We have plans for him land and I take care of him land and all of this. I say you want it. You cannot do it. Because me have my own and anybody do it. Anybody think them bag up on my own.
Right.
This thing where Michael Manley encourage. This thing where Michael Manley encourage and tell people with him socialism self say everybody hardworking people need to mind people when I like work. It's foolishness.
876, can I tell
and
you
Michael
something?
Manley cause all of this.
Let me tell you.
Michael Manley cause all of this. All of this are Michael Manley. That like a genius.
Yeah, man. That him do.
That like a genius. Him cause all of this. Because him encourage this.
True.
Yeah.
And if you listen to those people down there, you know, them tell you say 40 odd years them live on the land.
Yeah.
Listen to them good.
And 40 odd years to sometime, you know. As I talk about this 40 odd years, the other day when Melissa did come, them a show a house, I think I don't know Westmoreland there, where this ageable woman living there. She say a fair grandmother they live right there, so I suppose you see the house. All right. Like not even a nail draw from our grandmother dead and gone.
So
we live all in a place and them don't try for evil develop up. Don't try for do nothing. But in your case, there's a different matter still in the squatting land. But these people just workless and I want to know for themselves.
Let me do something. Let me say something. Let me say one thing. They want to tell me, say, them people are down there, so. live on them land they so long and they couldn't buy one piece of little land. Remember say one time landed cheap, you know. Landed cheap. When I say cheap, couldn't buy a piece of land. You know how much you pay for my land?
They're not interested. They're
They
not
buy a piece
interested
of
in that.
land.
Not that they're for challenge them, my brother. For do the
They buy
right
a
thing.
piece of land and guess what we pay for the land? 13,000. 13,000 we buy the land for. 13,000 we buy the land.
That in the 70s or 60s.
Right. In the 70s. I buy it 13,000. We come to country and buy the piece of land.
Holy money that them time, you know.
13,000 me pay for the land. I mean, I say to a man, the man I go say people never have it. You go tell me say you never have money all of those time in a year time for you go and you don't have no money. Then what you not do? What you not do upon this earth? What you was doing? What you did that do? When you never in a work. You never in a work. You never in a do something to have something. My father have land. My mother me say me I buy peace to myself. I'm buy. You think say I go buy my land and people come live on my land and me go a farm, me go to England. And me go to England and come to people from my land. And me tell me come off and me go tell me say him dey from my land and me can't take him off from my land and me buy it. Why me can never go buy peace? I save my little money and buy a piece of land for me say me must buy a piece of land. Why don't say mother have father have blessed the child that have his own. Me buy peace to myself. Me buy peace.
Carl, you know, let me say something. Let me tell you something. Carl, this thing.
Come down. But I want anybody who know where Marvin Liquor Fire people them land there. I know some people who want land. So Marvin Liquor Fire family land. I want carry some people go put on that.
I go camp
come down now.
Yes.
No, let me say something. Yes, Carl, this is something where personal and hit home. Right now, me have two brothers, but sometimes I don't understand how them behave, you know. I have a piece of land we buy, you know, Carl, and the neighbor them, you see the peg where the man then drop, the neighbor them move the peg them, you know, Carl.
Come over,
you know, on the land, you know.
No man, take them to court.
Well, but you see the funniest thing about it, me just assure you, you know, Empress. I ready now if you go do what I need to do all the necessaries, you know. But you see how people are gonna look on it now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you're wicked and you're evil and you're this. But how can you do something like that?
Easy. You got just everybody get together. The first step is go get a surveyor and you're gonna resurvey the land. Resurvey the land and put the peg back in. Anything that is over what there, if they bill on it, they have to take it off or they have to pay you for it. And that's it. That's it. No fights.
Exactly.
No fights. That's it. It's as simple as that.
The same thing happen now. People are saying them evil and them wicked, but it's not yours.
No, just go right back and read. No, don't follow them. I mean, as I said, my niece is in my ear every day. We chat every day, and I tell you, while you see I'm here with you guys, me and her are on the phone, chattering, and in my other ear. And let me tell you, that's what she does. And all it is requiring. And if I hear anything many times, I will run it by her and said, "Oh, so how this work?" And she'll break it down. But what it is, resurveying the property. Get the diagram, talk to them about it, and if they come over and encroach on your property, say, listen, we're gonna have to talk about this because if it's a structure that is built on it.
Kerry already put a fence around. Kerry said she put a fence around her property. Already put a fence around her property. You have some people who squat on it.
They will squat on it. They'll squat on it.
Hold on, let's stick up in the moment. Let me say something. The man say, me see the clip, and the man say how much million he spend down there. So I say then, if he spend so much million, why never go buy peace and them get so long them get notice to come off of the land? The man say he spend $1.5 million down there.
We want to give back all of this now, government though.
Government for give back and the people.
No, me ask you. Who is it them a ball pan?
It's the government now. It's the government now. It's the government now. It's nobody else. It's the government.
Yes.
It's not private owner, and the private owner. What they did was change hands to get them off.
Yeah. But look on it now. Look, when we get to find out, I'm going to say how long them are telling them to come off and give them notice. And the man says spend $1.5 million. So me I said then he couldn't go buy a piece of land. He couldn't buy a piece of land. He spent so much land.
As I said, what I figured out this morning while talking and listening to them what was happening, they were going to court. They said they were paying property tax. They were not. What they were doing, they were chomping and paying the legal fees, right, for the lawyer. But what wasn't happening, they were not coming back and communicating with the people to say, okay, we went to court today and this was the order, because he's saying that a lot of people don't know what was going on. That's why they kept saying that they were not informed of the demolition today. Understand? So a lot of people are saying that they were not informed. That you're gonna hear that.
Man. Yeah. Don't hear the foolishness said. Yeah, look here.
Empress came out. Empress, I not entertain.
Empress, I not entertain. Hold on, Empress. I not entertain the jackass. I not entertain the dunce argument from them. But them never know. I don't want to hear it.
They knew.
But I said they love Ando, they love freeness.
They love the freeness. That's all that is.
Listen, Empress, them know from the very first day them go squat by people in land.
All right.
You not have to go on a court, no court of tell you nothing. You shouldn't do that in the first place.
Then what I done? Then what I know me done? You think she may go no say I mean one of my land. How me I spend so much money on the land, I know send up from me know say the people may come back for them land. Me make sure
exactly.
Buy peace. And you still only don't want to know you're a ball. The man a ball. You know much money.
Right. Hey, Carl, me see some people get burnt out round one place where me always go. See? They live on the gully bank, you know, and then get burnt out, you know, Carl. And remember, Parliament come to help them, and when the man switch part, then leave the man say, no can't. Tanya say, but if we can go in a house, a food for the poor house and certain things, but you can't stay so.
Yeah.
You know, if people then look at when the man gone, if people then go back on the gully bank, go build up wall, concrete structure.
Yeah, man. That's true.
You hear me tell you, Carl?
Yeah, no, true. I can't lie, I tell you.
A whole heap of Jamaican make the mistake, right? And build upon property where enough for them own, right? But unfortunately, them people here, they make one of the biggest mistake, right? Because them are go through the court for a numerous amount of years, right? They could have relocated, but unfortunately, them the real.
But instead of them relocate, them end up and spend more money on a build a mansion.
Yeah, that's a mistake what them make. And them
you know say saying that. Me not cut you. Saying that you say this. You say what the PMP in a power, everybody down at Westmoreland get back a board house already, you know. And go back and bitch up shit, you know. You know that, Carl?
Achu,
that
every man at Westmoreland.
The PMP wanna build so much house. Me I tell you the truth.
Me said then they get some board and some ply already, brother, and go and bitch up back something. Me I tell you.
And then also PMP stay, man. I then love. I saw them stay with you. I saw him attack, man.
No, man.
Then I get zinc and ply and sitting already, brother.
Guys, I want to say something because listen to this. All right, so in that area you had Starfish and FDR. I don't know if you don't know FDR. FDR.
Yeah, we know FDR.
All right. So what happened is that I when I look and see where the highway cut, and me did live there. So me I say yo. I know say nothing. Me know say yo, you know say me now we can't turn you so long cause this now go be one just one housing spot, you know. This can't be one housing spot because of what is around me. So me take up my tail long time and gone. You understand what me I say to you say? Because remember say me know say I no free, you know. So when me look and see the development around me now go take up myself because there's no way no housing now can do this so because of this spot where there. It's just natural thinking. It's just being wise in your head and say, this can't be a housing spot. This cannot be a housing spot. You understand at general area where it is. So me would have taken myself long time because me know when me I think about it, it cannot be a housing spot. That area cannot be, no house can do this up because it's a prime commercial area. So I'm wondering, what do we think? You know, I mean, my friends and everybody who was there, I sympathize with you. But guys, if you were going to a court from 07 and you stay there, boy, it's salt. Honestly, salt. No salt, bad.
Really,
salt.
You know.
Salt, bad man.
Hold on, my brother.
Some of them put up. Because them know say them actually I go get it back somewhere or somehow. Right, if it get demolished.
Yeah, Jamaican.
Yeah.
Remember say no. Jamaican.
Yeah.
Remember say no. They cut the road.
Say 200 million feet.
Yes, and the government yes, the government give him money and give him place. You remember? Don't
And he
it?
say 200 million feet. See,
All right.
Say 200 million. Remember it.
All right. You see, you glad to see it, my brother. You glad to see it. You see, and them people there, right? Them people there have lived there, and when they take a start now them are blame Andrew. Them are blame everybody is depend Andrew. Like,
But did